You're not living your best life if you don't vote. You're not living your best life.
Let's go, yeah. I came up through these streets, now who's running the show? Me. Ha ha, he, yeah. We topping the bill now. Topping the bill now. Stacking the bills now. Stacking them.
Give a round of applause to my brother Colter up in the house. The brother Colter. Luke Cage.
No, I was wondering why they were sitting there. Now I know.
Exactly. No, we know.
know.
You brought Luke Cage back. People, only comic book nerds from the 70s and 80s even knew
who he
Luke
was.
Cage.
Yeah.
Now you've made him into a household name. One of the things about the show that I think got the whole world's attention was the first image is you in a hoodie with all the bullets.
Yeah.
Which immediately called back to Trayvon and how Trayvon was wearing a hoodie and was shot down and he died.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing a black man wearing a hoodie and you can't kill him.
It was not an accident. We wanted to make sure that we were infusing our show with Trayvon. Trayvon was something that, I think touched everybody, and it came around at the right time and the wrong time because ultimately it's about, society and the culture as opposed to having a popular show, you know what I mean? I vote against my own interests all the time. I do. I have to because ultimately it's for the betterment of the country. But they found a way to change the narrative on that.
It's a trip because what you just said about voting against your own interests. That's what we often will say, the poor white guy that's voting for a Republican is voting against his own economic self-interest. But that rich black guy who's voting for a Democrat is also voting against his economic self-interest.
Yes.
Saying,
Absolutely. We're voting for the poor white guy. The poor white guy is voting for us. essentially, right?
Yeah. Why should people, so you have people who, they may be comic book fans, they may be gamers. Why should that person passionately go and vote in November?
The people that are having the best life, that song, Living Your Best Life?
Yes.
The people that are living their best life are dependent on you to be lazy. They're dependent on you to not care.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what they're dependent on. They're hoping, they're gonna hope that you do anything else but vote because they're living their best life, but they're living at our expense, But the only way to change that is to have a voice. You're not living your best life if you don't vote. You're not living your best life.
Yeah. I appreciate what you're saying. I think the impact you're having, you may not know the impact that you're having on so many, many people. So I just appreciate you being here to talk about it. But I feel that one of the great things about your role and the Black Panther, you're seeing Black beauty, you're seeing Black excellence, you're seeing Black pain and Black pride and Black culture. And yet it's universal and it's pulling everybody around that same electronic campfire. And I think that can actually have a huge, huge impact on people. And I just want to appreciate you for embodying that. You're doing a lot more good than you know. If you are able to help us get more of your fan base to vote, I think that's the most heroic thing that you can do off the screen.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for being willing to try.
Well, I'm willing to try, man.
Thank you,
appreciate you having me, man.
All right, appreciate you. Mike Colter in the house. Brother, almost. Another installment of Woke.Vote. See you next time.
Guys, I'm Mike Colter. We need your participation. It is time to vote.